In this video, learn 9 essential trading lessons for this present market. Hi, I'm Mike Bellafiore, co-founder of S&B Capital, a proprietary trading firm located in New York City, and the author of the trading classic One Good Trade and the Playbook. Founded in 2005, S&B Capital trades stocks and options and futures and crypto, both as discretionary and automated traders. Let's get to work on sharing these important trading lessons so you can grow your trading account. Nine trading lessons essential for today's market. Number one, develop your system to short circuit trades that do not feel right. I tweeted, every trade is not target or stop out. Some trades are exits because it doesn't feel right based on your observation. The key is to develop clear rules for when you will short circuit a trade. So sometimes you're just going to be in a trade, it's just not acting right. And you're going to want to develop a system with rules or with variables where you say to yourself, from inception, the trade isn't as good. When I got in, the trade was a lot better than it is right now, based on observation, perhaps based on time, perhaps based on volume, perhaps on the overall market, perhaps on the sector. But it's just not as good. And there's going to be times when it's clearly not as good, at a minimum. And during those times, you're going to want to say to yourself, I've got a trade decision. At a minimum, I've got a trade decision to lighten up. At a maximum, I've got a trade decision to cut this trade right here and move on and save my emotional and intellectual and overall capital for something else. Great traders often do this. There are going to be some traders who just want to trade to target or to exit all the time. And you'll hear lots of people making a lot of noise about that. Those traders are, there's some of those traders, and that works for some traders, but it doesn't work for most traders. So I want to be clear about that. Now, what I'm not saying, what you certainly do not want to do, is short circuit a trade based on your feel before developing this system, your system, to do so. That could lead to you prematurely exiting a good risk-reward trade. Number two, do your daily report card without fail. Go ahead and watch the video on our YouTube channel, how the daily report card helped Legend become the #1 trader at a prop firm. At One Lands B was the #1 trader at a tier 1 prop firm in back-to-back years. He shared in this video that I mentioned above what helped him improve from top 10 to #1 at the firm. Hint, he did a daily report card without fail. Number three, scheduled breaks from trading is essential for your best trading. I was checking out some traders putting some stuff up on Twitter, and I happened to notice somebody tweet that they were exhausted from trading. And I thought I would help, although no one actually asked for my help, but I thought I'd help anyway. And so I added on to this person's tweet, and I think this is something that lots of people perhaps are suffering during the summer months. Lots of people perhaps, lots of traders perhaps are running into after the last 2 years where we've been trading around the clock. My tweet was potential solutions for your trading exhaustion. Number one, perhaps a vacation in July. Number two, consider setting scheduled breaks intraday to recharge daily. Number three, what do you do daily outside of trading that helps you to recharge? Prioritize time for this. But you gotta be thinking about protecting yourself, giving yourself breaks, both during the year to just get away from everything, and then even intraday. And if you don't do that, you're not setting yourself up for your best trading. If you want to learn 3 more real-world setups that our traders use, including the simple setup that we teach all of our new traders, and the setup that turned one of our traders into a 7-figure big money earner, check out the free webinar that we're currently running. Just go ahead and click the link that should be appearing now at the top right-hand corner of your screen. That will open up the free registration page in a new window, so don't worry, you won't lose this video. You can also visit tradingworkshop.com to register for this free intensive workshop. You're going to learn more in a couple of hours from this trading workshop than from years of online education. Number 4, immediately develop a specific solution to fix your trading frustration. I have to say, I've been doing this for a long time, and of particular, one of the pet peeves that I have on our desk, one of the things that we're going to drag you into one of these back rooms and give you a hard time about, a real hard time about, is not doing what I'm going to talk about right here. Like, this is one of the things that's just not acceptable on our desk. It's not acceptable for lots of reasons. The number one thing is it's just not the type of trader we want on the desk. And so that number one undervalued trading habit is to identify a trading flaw, but then immediately develop a specific solution to fix this flaw. And at Austin Mitchum, role models for the trading community this really well on his Twitter account. If you go back and look at a lot of his tweets, he identifies something that's causing underperformance in his trading. But, then, next, always, immediately, he comes up with a solution to solve his trading underperformance. And one of the things I just really don't like on our desk when I see this with the interns is when they say, I'm not doing this well, and then they go on to a new paragraph. Or perhaps a developing trader at the firm talks about their month and why they underperform and then goes on to the next paragraph. Or somebody who's a retail trader reaches out to me and says, appreciate all the stuff you do on YouTube, appreciate all the stuff you share on your blog, appreciate all the stuff you've shared in your books, appreciate all the stuff you put out on Twitter. I'm struggling with XYZ, and then goes on to another topic. Don't finish that paragraph without the very next sentence being, and here are the things that I'm going to do to get better. Here are the things specifically that I'm going to do to fix that problem. That's what winners do. That's what elite traders do. That's what you need to do. Number 5, at the start, trade more, experiment, and then narrow your focus. So this week, one of our interns experimented in a new setup, lost on the trade, and then lamented doing so. He carped that he got away from what he does best as an intern and shouldn't do. I responded that I loved him trying something new. And at the start of your career, we want you experimenting and making mistakes and learning and growing after you've been exposed to lots of different ways to trade and you measure your edge in markets. Then you can narrow your focus. Then you can carp about straying too far from your edge. But even then, we want you leaving room to expand your playbook and growing. You just will do so with less risk and ensure most of your focus is on what you do best. 6, this is a great market to momentum trade and to scalp. I know I've been saying this for a while. I'm going to keep saying it until more people keep doing it. Newer traders may not end up as momentum traders and scalpers, but those are good skills to possess as a trader. When VIX is elevated, these strategies work better and pay more relative to other markets, and even if you end up as a swing trader. These skills will significantly improve your entries and your exit skills at a minimum. Do some more momentum trading and scalping in these market conditions. It will make you an overall better trader. 7, this is more likely still the beginning of crypto and not the end. And look, maybe I'm going to be wrong about that, but our firm has spent considerable resources so that all firm traders will be able to trade crypto from the firm's platform. Traders will have full access to the most heavily traded and opportunistic crypto products. My sense is this will be some portion, at a minimum, of the trading that most traders do at the firm. My sense is that some traders will want to focus mostly on this opportunity. And for those traders, they're going to have a full infrastructure to do so. 8, this is a historic trading environment still. Dr. Steenbarger recently tweeted, anyone who thinks that VIX of 30 plus doesn't have meaningful intraday opportunity simply needs to go back to playbooking. And anecdotally, recently one trader on our desk made approximately 1.5 million intraday in one trading opportunity. There is plenty of market opportunity. And I say that because I don't want you sitting there thinking there isn't and getting yourself out of the game and missing opportunities that really are still there because of all the stuff you're hearing, reading. That's just not factual. The market's different. You need to deploy new strategies, but simply saying there isn't a lot of really good market opportunity right now is not true. There are traders out there that are crushing it in this marketplace. If you're not, time to take a look at your playbook. And 9, apparently the market is now not open on Juneteenth. And I tweeted, okay, I have to admit I jumped on our AM call link on Juneteenth and wondered where the heck everyone was. So this market veteran learned something new. From all of us at SMB, train and trade well. Hey, go ahead and click our subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos that we're producing for you in the trading community. And please take the time to add your feedback in the comment section for what videos you'd like for us to produce next and what you found helpful from this video. From all of us at SMB, train and trade well.